Hello and welcome, lovely viewer, to today's reading. Now I'll be having a look at your 4 weeks ahead. I'd like to start off with cleansing my space once more. And let's start the reading. Spirit, I ask you to assist me and have a look into my viewers 4 weeks ahead. Right, already I have quite a few cards just spilling through the spaces. Now that is a lot of cards there. So I guess a lot is going to be happening in your life. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Now, before I started my reading, I was meditating with these cards and thinking about 4 weeks ahead for anyone who's going to watch the video. So I'm guessing I already pre-charged my cards with all of the energy. Right, let's have a little look. So we have karma coming around. We have karma making an entry. You have the card of justice. Now I sense you are, there's a lot of feminine energy in this already. You are someone who is quite righteous, or you see yourself as someone who's quite righteous. You always do the right thing. Yes, so you've been feeling that you just want to leave things. Walk away from everything. You've been feeling quite drained emotionally. You don't feel fulfilled and you want to, a sense you want to walk away from something. You find that you're okay on your own, that you don't need anyone else's help. Yes. Queen of Cups, you have plenty, you're wealthy, you're quite a generous person to begin with. But I see that this karma that's coming in now again, because you've been so kind towards others and you've been quite content with everything, good things are coming your way. I see positive karma coming round in the space of 4 weeks. Yes, I see you're going to be taking a lot of alone time, relaxing, spending time mainly for yourself and doing things that make you happy. You have sown, you have reaped, and you have a lot. You are wealthy, you have harvested everything. You have worked really hard in the past. You have walked away from things and you are feeling happier. Yes, and you're going to be moving on to the next thing. I have the card of the Magician, which is all about energy work and creating. So you might be someone who might potentially be quite spiritual, and you're going to be delving deeper into yourself and working on your spirituality or your spiritual practice. Again, the High Priestess has come up. I see that you might have someone in your life who is also a man and is into this sort of thing. They enjoy practicing either magic or any sort of pagan practices. Since you are one of these people also, you're quite similar. You're both quite balanced, but I see that this relationship isn't actually making you too happy. You want to move on to better things, and I sense that you as a person on your own are quite content with yourself. In the next 4 weeks, I see that you're going to be feeling like the world is up against you, and we have 3 of Swords. So someone's going to hurt you and you're going to be feeling quite alone, which is quite sad. I'm going to ask Spirit to give me more details on 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Give me more details on 3 of Swords, please. Right. Anything else? Right. So let's have a look at the message. You've been taken advantage of by this person. You've been really generous with everyone around you, but this one person has taken you for granted, really. They've stabbed you right in the back. But I see that in the next 4 weeks, that's not going to really bother you that much, because you yourself know your own value. And you're just going to be moving swiftly forwards and onto much better things. I see that you're not going to dwell on these negative feelings. You're not going to dwell on this person hurting you or breaking your heart. Better things are coming your way. And I see that even on your own, if you do decide to break things with this person, whether it's a friend, a family member, or a spouse, a partner, it doesn't matter. If you break things, you're still going to be happy and content. And I think that's quite amazing, because in today's world, I feel like a lot of people depend on others a little bit too much when it comes down to their happiness. I see that you can have a good time on your own. You don't need anyone else. You're quite a happy person, and you're quite, you know, calm, which is really, really positive and really good. Right, let's dive into my oracle deck and see if there's anything else. Anything else? Any messages from the spirit to my lovely viewer? Right, I feel very strongly about these 3 cards. Let's see. Anything else from the spirit? Any message? Oh, since this card is quite important, so let's have a look. Energy is gaining momentum. So in the next 4 weeks, I see that a lot of energy is going to gain momentum, as the card just stated. I sense that you will go forward with your plans. Yes, might be worth meditating and contemplating a tiny bit. You have new moon energy in Pisces, so new beginnings. And water energy. Your commitment is being tested. Yes. So you're going to be tested when it comes down to committing to other people, just as the card stated. You're going to be tested on your relationships because someone's going to do you wrong. But remember, even if you decide to break things off with this person, you're still going to succeed and have a good time on your own. You're not dependent, or your happiness is not dependent on other people. Yes, a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. So I sense that this person that you might be breaking up with is an Aries, or might have some form of I sense they might be an air sign, actually. Yeah, but you have Pisces, you have Aries, and you have Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So yeah, it might be worth just taking time out over these next 4 weeks and just sort of looking at things and kind of making 2 lists of positives and negatives when it comes down to cutting ties with someone, or if someone has hurt you, and then really thinking about it, whether you're gonna forgive them and move on, or if you're going to leave them behind. Whatever way you're going to be taking in the long run, you're going to be quite happy. Right, any messages from the spirit? Any messages from my viewer? Any messages from the spirit for my viewer? Right, I sense a lot of confidence already. Right, let's have a look. Freedom and opportunity. Yes, if you do take your freedom and break away, you know, you have the energy of a bird, which is all about, you know, flying high, being in the sky, seeing everything, you know, reflecting on your situation as well. You know how birds see everything, you know, they call it the bird's eye view. See your situation, whatever is approaching ahead, from that sort of perspective. Disassociate yourself from the situation in a way and just view it as if you're an outsider, and then make a decision. Yes, you have presence of self-awareness. So yeah, being aware of your own actions, of people around you, it's quite important. You have the energy of a pine tree, which is all about vitality and longevity. Sometimes when you do cut ties with people, or someone that really hurts you, and you find that you can't move forward, it's really good to just cut ties and preserve your own feelings and your emotions, because sometimes when we break away from people, we always well, a lot of times we have attachments to them, and I think it's good to just release that sort of energy away from you. It could be very beneficial. Yes, and you have B. So you've been quite busy, but it's time to rest now. You are supported, you have a community around you, you have people that do love you, even though this one person is going to stab you in the back probably, or hurt you quite a lot. You're going to find something out. It still doesn't matter. This is just one person, one person. You have so many people in your life that are golden, that love you for who you are. And I think that's quite important. That's something that you need to focus on. That if someone does hurt you in these 4 weeks, it's just that one person. You are strong. You have a lovely reading here. Whatever decision you're going to take, it's going to end well for you. And on that note, I wish you nothing but the best. I hope the situation works out really well for you. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye bye for now.